Hey guys, it's Sarah from Altcoin Ladies, and excuse my voice, but it was Saturday and I set up some of my friends, so I might be feeling a little bit today. But it's Sunday and we do have to have our news video. So basically we're gonna talk about, for those of you who don't know, about what happened over the last week and whether there's any changes to the current crypto market cap and what people have been saying about the future of crypto. So if there are any news you guys would like me to mention, because I might have forgotten it, or something's actually unclear, just let me know and I'll see what I can do about it. So, it's not a lie that crypto's not doing great right now. And definitely it's not been a good week for the crypto market. Not even in the slightest, to be fair. The total market cap fell from just under 185 billion down to about 140 billion, with it being even lower right now. I personally don't want to look at the current price of the market and the current market cap situation, as personally I also get affected by it. And it's regardless of whether I am a believer in this market, understand how it all works. It does depress me a little bit seeing how the market's doing right now and wishing that I actually didn't buy in when I did and buy in now. But that's a completely different story. So the almost 25% fall brings us down to the lowest value we've seen in 2018. But in the spirit of Thanksgiving, let's take a moment to reflect on the things we should still be thankful for. Even in this economic downturn, Bitcoin continues to make technological strides. Ethereum is one of the fastest growing GitHub projects, and traditional industries continue to implement the blockchain technology. So Bitcoin dove extremely low with around 22%, significantly below the 100 billion market cap. Ripple, for example, maintained its second place position, but fell over 10% over the last week. And Ethereum just keeps getting hammered. I don't know how else to call it, to be fair. I think Ethereum last time I saw was below $100. So it's absolutely ridiculous. That sort of a price is, honestly, it blows my mind how cheap everything is right now. And I did ask about a cheap hot altcoin on my Twitter. If you guys are not following me, Altcoin Sarah. And I thought people would understand that I was joking, but actually they didn't. And I had loads of recommendations on what crypto to purchase. So it's quite good to see that people are still buying in and understanding that this is just an opportunity to purchase more of the crypto assets. But let's get into some news. So Switzerland, it's one of the two countries in Europe that are really pro-blockchain. They announced world's first crypto ETP. So Swiss bankers are basically at it again, and the sixth Swiss exchange will soon list the world's first cryptocurrency exchange product called Annum. So simply put, the Annum ETP is like an index fund, but for the cryptocurrency market. It tracks the top coins by market cap and allocates assets accordingly to market share. So currently the ETP would have the highest stake in Bitcoin, followed by Ripple and then Ethereum, etc., etc. Wow. So similar to the ETF, this ETP exposes you to the value increases or even decreases of certain cryptocurrencies without having to purchase the underlying assets. And because Switzerland is one of the most progressive nations regarding cryptocurrency, it wouldn't be surprising to see companies in other countries launching their own ETPs soon. And it'll be very interesting if, for example, like I said, Malta will follow it, what they're going to do about it regarding it. But I heard people, I want to go back a little bit to the price of current Bitcoin, as I saw an article saying that Michael Moore, the CEO of cryptocurrency trading company Genesis Trading, said on with an interview on CNBC on it was on Friday, basically. And he basically suggested that the leading cryptocurrency will lose another 30% before bottoming at $3,000. And he basically said that you really won't find the bottom until you find a hit of 3K level. And guys, for those of you who are watching, I don't know how many of you are watching right now, it's Sunday. Please let me know what you actually think of the market, what sort of a price will it be, and what can we expect next to happen. So another thing that we have actually is Mike Novogratz, which we really like. I personally do like him. He's basically saying that the cryptocurrency market will flip next year. And there are lots of people's been saying, I mean, it's not like it's gonna flip around this year right now. It's too much going on. There's too much negativity in the market. But he's basically saying that trying to predict something that no one has any influence over is something that I think is really hard to do. And there's loads of claims made. And I swear I've seen John McAfee make another claim saying that 1 million is still underestimated in the value of BTC for when he made a prediction. So it'll be definitely interesting to see what it brings out to us. But the next one I want to talk about is the absolute madness and the total Bitcoin Cash hash war loses past with $12 million. So basically what happened is that the whole drama of the Bitcoin Cash hard fork is still going on, and the data shows it hasn't been cheap. The total losses due to the Bitcoin Cash ABC and Bitcoin Cash SB, if you guys want to find out a little bit more about it, actually I've made a video about it, has assumedly passed the $12 million mark. With that, this shameful war has reached a new low point. And according to data from Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency trading platform BitMEX, the total cost of ongoing hash rate affecting Bitcoin Cash already reached $12 million on Wednesday, and the price is just going up. Supporters, however, of each token of funnel resources into the fight, significant losses are beginning to rack up, and lots of people was actually questioning whether there was point of it, whether it actually made sense to do it all after everything that's been happening. So let me know, guys, if you actually are fans of BitCash and the whole fork, if you're pro it or against it. And the last thing that I'm currently going to talk about is there is loads happening, but actually not that much within the news to talk about and make this video actually interesting. I can see that there's actually not many of you today, which purely shows the fact that we're in a bear market and people are really tired of the current conditions and no one's watching videos anymore. And that's one of the reasons also why I've been taking it a bit slower and a little bit, different with the approach of the market. But KuCoin basically is to delist 6 coins. So what happened is that they announced this week that they will be delisting some tokens. And they've been delisted due to being disqualified. So the 6 tokens to be delisted are basically EncryptGen, Publica, Radar Network Token, Monetha, BlockMason, and Glorious Token. It's very interesting to see. I haven't heard of all of them. I've heard of 2 of them. I actually hold Publica and Monetha, so if anyone's interested. But there are some sort of criteria. And they basically haven't passed it. So there's been some sort of a low liquidity for a certain time, ceasing of business activities for 3 months, bankrupt or subject to bankruptcy, negative opinions, failure to submit update, project team is likely to be dissolved. So it's basically not looking very interesting for those projects. I really like Publica. I think I haven't really been following what they've been up to recently. The Twitter went really quiet. It's very important to follow projects on Twitter. I always say that. But it's just weird to see that they've gone quiet. So we'll see where Publica ends up to by when we get back onto the bull market. So let's see what someone's been saying. I don't think XRP will ever touch $3 again. Basically, I think there's loads of crypto assets that actually have already reached the all-time high back in December, January time. And some of the cryptos will never, ever see those prices. So I think it's very important to use this time right now to actually establish which of these projects are that prices just were pumping, and it was absolute madness at the start of the year. Everything was basically booming and making money was super easy. And for that particular reason, people were investing into anything that was there cheap, hot, and just people were talking about. And for that reason, I think some of the assets will never, ever see the price again. So Stellar, yes, I do hold some Ripple, some little amounts of Ripple, because you just can't get rid of it. But I personally prefer Stellar, and it's for the exact reason you always give out. But guys, if you're watching the video, hit the like button. Honestly means the world to me. I've ripped some nice video that is not market related and not coin review, because honestly I'm just getting really tired of the current market conditions, and I hope that you guys can understand it. Someone's saying crypto has sadly died, see you all in 220. So are you saying that it'll regain its strength in 2020, or are you having a break from it? Basically, guys, let me know what are your opinions of the current market situation, and what's the current mentality within your friends and the whole amount of people you hang out with are invested into crypto. Remember to subscribe to Altcoin Ladies, hit the like button, honestly means the world to us, and follow me on Twitter at Altcoin Sarah, and I'll catch you later. Have a good Sunday. Bye bye.